Hi guys, welcome to Robin Hood Diaries today, oh my God, within the past 24 hours, in the middle or at the end. Anyway, I previewed tonight, excuse me, as all the teen discos in LA in the late 70s. I think that's what I said. So let's do it. I'm an Angelino. Okay. So this I always say disco boy, disco boy. I was a disco boy. Well, I was an LA disco boy. As soon as it hit me in about early 77, all the way through the full year of 79, it was disco, disco, disco. I mean, LA had places where youngsters could go and disco and disco and disco. So I'm going to run through, I think, 5 of them that were the existing discotheques that either were dedicated to underage, or a few, which I'll get into first, which sort of had like on Sundays you could do it. You know, and we would this is 7th and 8th grade. Of course, at the end of 8th grade, I heard the Pretenders' first album and everything flew out of my head. Do not ask me why. So let me start west and go east. Yeah. Okay. So first, not many people know about. It was a discotheque in Westwood, which is like West LA. It's like between Beverly Hills and West LA. Westwood. It's not a very big area. There was this really tall building, comparatively speaking. I think it was like 4 stories, at least 4 stories. Maybe not even including the ground story. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So it was tall, and it was just floors. And it was a big yellow building with Dylan's written across the front. Now, this place was actually dedicated a good share to underage discoers. Everybody in that era, 78, disco was it. It was just it. So, especially for us youngsters. So Dylan's was great on the west side because it had like 3 working floors. Can you believe this? One type of floor, and like a darker, I don't know if it was different music, and then like a lower floor, and of course juice bar. You know, everything's juice bar. Big old line to get in. I remember I was very girly. I mean, not effeminate, but I was skinny, I had long hair, and I was, I don't know, kind of light on my feet, as they used to say. I remember being in the line to go into Dylan's, and this couple, it was a guy and 2 girls in front of us, a little bit older than me. I was 12 or 13, so probably 13. And they're talking under their breath as to whether I'm a girl or a boy. And the girls were, I think it was, and then the guy goes, yeah, but there's nothing upstairs. Meaning this. I thought that was hysterical. I didn't laugh out loud. So that was Dylan's. And in fact, a memorable night at Dylan's, the theme was a movie that just opened. Empire Strikes Back. If that doesn't date me, you guys, I am so sorry. I don't know what does, but it was some kind of opening, whatever, because Empire Strikes Back had just opened at a theater in Westwood, just down the way. Now we're going to go in the middle. And we are in now what is now West Hollywood, which used to, I always say, be an unincorporated area of Los Angeles City. So what you know as West Hollywood now was just LA City. There was there's not a city of West Hollywood. So now, but there's a city of Hollywood. I mean West Hollywood, because they incorporated into their own city. So this is in this, like I said, dead zone of being city of Los Angeles. Okay, first there was Osco's. Osco's was the place. It's where they shot Thank God It's Friday. So just look at that movie or pictures from that movie, and I did it on the preview. Big, futuristic thing coming out in the front, huge ass disco. Well, just see the movie. And again, on Sundays, until early evening or whatever, they let underage. So that was one place you could count on, at least for Sundays. Another place you could count on for Sundays, ironically, was a place called Daisy Disco, or The Daisy. It was the hot spot for rich people in Beverly Hills in the 60s. It was called the Daisy. And anyone who was anyone went to the Daisy. It was like on Rodeo Drive or something. I am not kidding you. But again, Daisy Disco had those Sundays. So, we all get together on the phone, calling each other back from our landlines that we got in our bedroom. Separate phone number, even. And so we would coordinate, Oscos. So we have Dylan's, we have Oscos, then we have Daisy Disco, same as Oscos. Oscos was amazing. I mean, inside for a 13-year-old to be in Oscos Disco was gigantic. Daisy Disco is like a much smaller venue. It just looked kind of like a disco, like square floor, flashing lights, but small. Then we have the Sugar Shack. Now, the Sugar Shack is a different breed, and then I will go into the full tilt breed of what I'm talking about with the next club. Again, all underage. Juice bars, no problem. 13, 16, it didn't matter.